Hey, you want to hear some poems about ducks?
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Maybe.
Howdy folks, Grok the Sick DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Quantus server, hanging out here at the Witch Hut, doing a lot of AFK in here while I've been napping and sick, and it's third day away from work, just sick as a dog here. And I was going to give you a nice description of all the fun symptoms and whatnot, but Mrs. the DuckFarmer vetoed that, and so I shall obey her, because rule number one of living successfully is never cheese off your wife if she has a working pirate's cutlass. So I shan't. Anyway, I've been hanging out here AFKing so that the redstone and glowstone can accumulate. Mostly glowstone. Seems like everybody's been able to harvest plenty of redstone in the mining world. And that's why I've got the glowstone in my hand, because I'm going to take a load of it back to the village center, drop it off there so people can enjoy it. And let's spin around. And there's something interesting. Yeah, see that delay? I'm getting around 10-15 frames per second looking at the farm, and I think it's because of all the water updates, because they're flowing back and forth and up and down, and I think that's what does it. And as soon as I look over here, boom, I'm hitting 50, 60, 70s, so a whole lot more. And then as soon as I get away from it, then I'm up in the hundreds, and so that's much better. Anyway, railway onward, because I've got it done. I've got this hooked up very nicely to what I'm calling the southern hub, mainly because there's a bunch of people that have moved to the south. Link the Killer and Relic Gaming and Mistaken are all right below the hub, and then also Toddy is off to the west of it. So I figure that way it gives a place where they can shoot off from. And when we get Railcraft and can set up tickets and whatnot, then we can just connect. Oh yeah, water feature. I wanted that to... Whoa. And so here it is. Thump. And we'll just leave that cart right there. It's completely unfinished because I figured I'd let the guys that are here have a say in what they wanted to do. The walls can go back too easy without messing with any of my stuff. So that can give it quite big. I think right now it's 13 by 13. You knock those two walls back around and then it can go to 17 by 17. And getting out of here, there's this little ladder area. And I really like this double ladder setup, because it's very easy to climb and it's excellent for digging up and down. Oh, hey, it's almost night time. It's a little tucked away here. Let's hop back over. One more hop. There we go. It's tucked away right here at the junction of Mistaken's long hallway and the stairs going up. So if you come right in through here, you can get access to the southern rail station. So I'm going to sit there and zip back to my base, and I'll meet you in a second. Back at my base, and you can see that it's just a big pile of boxes and crates and chests, because, yeah, I really haven't done much, and I probably won't for a while to get this set up and make it look really nice, because I've been busy doing a bunch of other things, like the witch farm and the tunnel to there, and the ender pearl farm, and that's just kind of what I do. And you can see I've got a tinker set up there in that 3x3 grid. Let's go take a look. Looking at this, we've got the various bits that we need: tool station, stencil table, part builder, and the tool forge. And then we've got the tool chest and the pattern chest, or part chest, plus the 3 crafting stations, because I like having lots of those to make a nice setup. And the thing I really like about the 1.10 Tinkers is they're all connected. So I'm here at the part crafter, and I can connect to the other bits here. I can also access the various patterns I have in my pattern chest. There's the patterns. But I can sit there and say, hey, if I want to make one of these tough bindings, there it is. Or there's the plate, or here's the rod. It's all right there. I don't have to go into the pattern chest, pull it out, put it in. It just does it. I do like that integration. which works very nicely. But I'm not really going to talk much about tinkers. I'm not really going to build me a smeltery online and watch me go through all the stuff of that. A lot of people are doing it. It looks really good. I'm just going to avoid it because I've been more excited about the storage drawers and the hopper ducts as opposed to the tinkers with the Iron era. So I'm going to ignore this for now. I did make me a pickaxe here. If we take a quick look at this pickaxe, I lost my Fortune 3 pickaxe, and I don't know what happened to it. I checked through all my drawers. I checked through everything. I may have just pitched it over the side when I was doing stuff and not paying attention. So I went ahead and made this, and I borrowed Toddy's smeltery down below to melt 2 iron and 2 copper. And so I did this. But ecological, the shaft is made out of treated wood. I could do the same thing with just regular wood, but I wanted the ecological so it repairs over time. And slimy for the head, because that gave it a lot of durability. So we got a 1100 durability on it. Well established is from copper, so that gives me some free experience as I'm picking stuff. Luck 3, that was the main reason why I wanted this, so I put a lot of lapis onto it to get up to that. And then I did the iron sharpening stone on it to fortify it to iron level, so I can mine diamond, because I had a 25 diamond ore that I needed to do some work on. So I went ahead and made this and then chewed it all down and got 60 diamond out of it, so that's pretty good. Eventually I'll go ahead and upgrade this to a higher drilling capability. But for right now, that certainly works. And I've got some bits and bobs here to upgrade the skeleton farm down there. The way it's currently set up is it's got a crusher going on, which I don't think is very good at all. I would much prefer to have a better setup for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and also set it up in such a way that it will automatically void the stuff that it does. Ooh, speaking of that, I can't go there yet. I've got to make the void upgrade. So what I've been using is my ender staff. What is this? The ender staff, yeah. I've been just ender pearling down there or to the tower if I'm going to do stuff, or I'll ender pearl over where that water is, and that hooks me into the tunnel, and then I'm off to the witch hut. This has been fantastic. I've also been running up the stairs to get to Toddy's base, and from about right there I'll ender pearl up, and then once more and I'm up here, and that's been so much faster than hopping up along here or climbing up the ladder up here. So I've been burning through a lot of ender pearls, and I love being able to stack a bunch of these. I'd say probably close to 150 ender pearls that I've chewed through, just navigating around, and I love it. You know, having the Featherfall 4 on my boots and this, it's fantastic. Plus, when I'm wanting to light up the sides of things, I just aim for it, plant my torches, look around. Oh, there's some more red spots. Pling, shoot over there and just keep going. Anyway, I was going to make some void upgrades, and I'll meet you down at the. I'll do the jump from here because that's kind of fun. But I got to make those upgrades first. Okay, I've got some iron upgrades and some void upgrades for the drawers, and let's head that way. About right there. Ptwee! Incoming! Alright, so where am I? I'm here. Let's see, that should put me right where I need to be. How's that for convenient? We need an easier way in and out of here, but I can't be bothered right for now. So what we've got here, yeah, you can see how we've got lots of these just kicking around because this is full, and that's backed up there, and so they're all backing up there. So I'm going to go ahead and change that, and I just realized I had left these holes open. I should have pulled those out of there. Let's go ahead and disable this guy for right now. Disable. There. And what I want to do is change this over from a water trap to using the magma blocks that you get out of the Nether. So they fall down onto the magma blocks and they take damage. And then I'm going to have a rail cart with a railway with a hopper cart running back and forth, picking up all the goodness. And when that gets back over to here, it's going to go ahead then and dump that stuff off, and it's going to deposit the goodness over here. So let's go ahead and at least set up where we're going to have the, let's see, pick you away. Alright, so let's grab these two. And put one there. Hop up. Nope, nope, I need a block to put this against. Because no, I can do it on top. I can't do it on the side. If I try to shift place a block here, it'll be facing out. And that's just kind of wrong. And let's see, can we chop this one up here? Let's put that there. Because now we can grab all this zombie flesh and start shoving that into there. But that's for a different mat. I'm thinking of doing the same thing with these zombie farm. Rather than actually using this as an XP, mainly just get the zombie flesh for trading. So, the thing that I'm looking at is, let's see, we need this. Actually, I should always make sure that I keep a full stack. Anyway, so I need some of that and some of that. So, arrows and bones. Let's give those all the arrows. Alright, so I can go ahead and grab some more arrows. Alright, so they'll just gather this stuff up. Let's grab the upgrade, so void and void, and then let's get the iron. Mainly because, you know, we're not going to need super fantastic amounts of these, but it's nice to have them here. Anyway, I need to go ahead and dig through because we're not going to need the water trap or any of that stuff over there. Let's go take a look at this stuff and I'll disable it because we don't need any of this timing stuff going on here anymore either. So I'm going to go ahead and break this all apart and we'll just bring this stuff over and I'll give you an idea of what I've made at that point. So the modifications for gathering stuff is done, and as you can see, it's just a whole bunch of track here. Yep. This right here, we got a line of redstone blocks, because cheap, and the powered rails, and because the rail is up against a solid, when a minecart comes up and hits it, it will bounce back and keep going. And it comes around. I added this one for a little bit extra boost of speed, and then there's a hopper underneath that booster trail there that feeds into this chest. There's a comparator underneath this hopper facing that way, underneath this block. And there's a solid below the repeater, and there is a redstone torch on that block. Not on the bottom, but up against that block. Then that powers this block here, which sends this signal here, which is powering this rail. Now, as soon as the minecart comes here and there's something in it and it starts dropping down into the hopper, that will output a signal which will turn this off. And so the track will stop. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a minecart hopper and dump him right there. But don't. And since he's empty, it's all powered up and things go. Let's go ahead and grab and toss out some stuff for it to pick up. There it goes. And it's zipping along fairly fast. Hits the end, bounces, and comes back. And we'll dodge past it. And when it's all said and done, then this, because as soon as it starts sucking stuff out, it disabled it. As soon as it's all empty, it's powered back up again, and I added that one right here because it was having a little bit of a struggle getting around that corner. I figured, why not? I've got lots of redstone, so I can do that. So this is working grand here, and if we take a quick look here at this, we've got our 11 pieces of cobble in there. So this will just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, grabbing all of the bones and arrows and anything, frankly, that is dropped off by the skeletons. Now, they're going to be spawning up there, and I'm going to put a layer of magma blocks right here. Now, I currently have torches in the place so I can see stuff. Magma blocks absorb whatever light is in the area, so I'm going to go ahead and place all those blocks while the light is off, so that they are as dark as possible, because we still want to make sure that this spawns where it is very, very dark up there. And let's go ahead and get this guy off. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Haha. So I will go ahead and layer that with the light out, And then we should be able to, from up there, turn this back on. And we should be able to, from this spot right here, we should be able to place the minecart and let it start going. And we're going to have to make sure that we have as little light showing as possible when we set that off. Anyway, that should get things going, and then I'll hook this into a trail of hopper ducts. In fact, I can do that right now, because that way we can feed this right away. Let's. I've been using my luck pick mainly because it gives me a little bit of experience every so often, but also because it repairs. And so if I'm AFK at the witch farm, it'll just repair just hunky-dory for me. Let's go down one more real quick. Come back, you. And I can attach from the bottom. Hopper ducts, come back. There's my hopper ducts. Click. Alright, let's fill out that hole because I like to make things look nice. And you, hop up, you. Alright, so let's get rid of this chest because we really don't need that. And did it go into my bag? Yep, it did. Okay, so we can put the final hopper duct right here. So now any bones that drop into here should go into the drawers just fine. Alright, let's cover this up a smidge just because that allows me to hop up here. Alrighty, so magma blocks. I'm going to go ahead and put those in here with the lights out, and you won't be able to see it, so that'll be exciting video. So I placed in all the magma blocks and sealed it all off, and they had a light level of 1. So if we come up here, and I think that may be because I've got this here. The little bit of light coming down might have triggered that as a light level of 1, or they just have a light level of 1. But you can see all the X's in there mean that mobs can spawn, which makes me wonder whether or not other type of mobs will spawn in here, which could be a problem because that could gum up the works. But let me go ahead and flip that. Step way back. Wait for that to spawn, kick in. Are you going to kick in? Anytime now. Seems like they take for... there they go. And then they fall down. And they're taking damage. So as soon as they die, then they'll drop their bits there. So we've got some arrows and bones there. So we'll close that up. Come on down here, and as that goes around, it should gather them up and toss them into here, which, yes, that's gone up by 2, and that's gone up by 1. So it's already gone ahead and started that. I will have to keep an eye on whether or not anything else is spawning in there. Let's go ahead and break... Nope, I need an obsidian level. Let's break that. Because that gives me access to this, and so if something other than a skeleton spawns in there, I'll be able to see it there in the hopper duct. But that goes ahead and takes care of that. I'm very tempted to move the zombies over there too, and then we'll just have zombie flesh. Would also need to get chicken and the feathers, because occasionally they spawn with the chicken jockeys, and so in that case we want to make sure that they are actually being burnt up and captured as well. It'd probably be pretty small, but yeah, that should work out just fine. Let's look at this. Yep, that's gone up some more. That's gone up some more. So this is certainly working, and I can hear them burning on the magma blocks in there. Nope, not anymore. They've all died. I think that's a far faster method of killing these guys off, and so that's a good thing to do. I'm going to run over there so I'm beyond... Well, let's do that right now. Let's go beyond 24, because that'll give more mobs the chance to spawn in there if it's really dark. Although I'm not sure if it's spawnable on top of those magma blocks. I don't know. There, we just saw a big blob of red appear there. That's probably skeletons, and they're all gone. So I'm going to spend a little time taking a look and see if anything that's not a skeleton drop ends up going in here. But yeah, I think that works. I'm not sure how many people use this as far as experience. I'll check with the guys on the server. I know that Sheridan and Asgard have one that works very nicely, and it's just a portal jump away, so maybe people do that rather than coming here. This is pretty slow. I know that Thorgal has talked about setting up a zombie pigman set up in the Nether for gold, and that will also produce experience. So this will be completely useless once that comes online, because it'll be producing far more experience. But anyway, I'm going to cough and close out. Sorry about that, but I just had a big coughing fit, so I'm going to stop talking and end the video, because my throat isn't up to doing much talking at this point. Fun. But I spent a while over there checking to see other spawns. It appears nothing else spawns in there, even though the light level is very low. So that's good. That'll keep things from plugging up, which is good. Anyway, this has been Sick Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Quantus server, having a blast. Well, I'm not having fun with my cold, but I am having a blast with this mod pack. I think it is fantastic, and hooray to Torgal for making such a fantastic mod pack. Appreciate him a lot. You should go check out his channel and subscribe and send him links and cake, because, you know, cake. Cake. Anyway, I've been having fun here, and hopefully you have too. Thanks for watching. Bye.